We have an update on the Karoline Leavitt story. We covered now a few months ago some debt problems, the campaign finance law violations whenever she ran for Congress in 2022 that she engaged in, and how now this is the update, is being chased by creditors. So she's in a little bit of a scandal based on her past run for Congress in 2022. Before getting to the update and something sort of fun that I have for you, here is incredible Brittany Page and myself a few months ago talking about this as it was initially coming out.
And Notice came out with some reporting that Trump's White House press secretary reveals her failed campaign spent $200,000 in illicit contributions. And this reporting just revealed that her failed congressional campaign, because in case people don't know, she had a failed 2022 congressional campaign. After she took the White House, she amended every FEC filing that her campaign had ever made to reveal that she failed to disclose hundreds of thousands of dollars in excessive contributions that she never paid back in violation of the law. Now, how surprising is that, right? Because there's law and order. We're super concerned about the law and order, making sure that everything's above board, doing things the right way, right? I mean, that's what this White House is about.
My faith in humanity. If the Trump White House is corrupt, then what do I do? The vast majority of that debt, about $200,000, is owed as refunds to contributors who appear to have donated above the legal limits. Those excessive contributions went unreported for years until Thursday, when Leavitt's campaign amended every campaign filing. Maybe you read that already, but just refreshing myself, congressional candidates can technically accept campaign donations exceeding contribution limits as long as they refund the contributor or redesignate the funds within 60 days. According to federal campaign finance law, Leavitt's campaign committee appears to have done neither. You know, Brittany, these congressional campaigns can really, it's like they don't even, I'm assuming she failed miserably. I don't know why. I'm just assuming that, but maybe she came close to winning in the primary. But this sort of, you run a campaign, it doesn't even seem like you think there's a chance you're going to win, and then you don't even come close. But it's just a few month period for you to have a slush fund of cash to do whatever with. Very strange. And often campaign finance law is not enforced like it should be.
Well, and so that's where we get to the update now, because that initial reporting was in January. So now there's a few new details. And this is from Roger Sollenberger, formerly of the Daily Beast. I don't think he's officially with another outlet. I think he's just an independent political reporter now. But he posted on Twitter, Karoline Leavitt's failed 2022 campaign is still reporting hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, much of it inexplicable. She refunded her mom for some reason and an entity called EMJ Holdings that didn't donate to her and doesn't have an address. So the main issue here being, right, there's several questions. Like, why is she paying people who don't actually need refunds? Right? Because they didn't give to her, like this company that doesn't have an address. And why isn't she refunding the people that actually need refunds? So Notice actually came out with updated reporting following this Roger Sollenberger tweet. And in that reporting, they write the White House press secretary refunded about $12,000 of the more than $320,000 she still owes from her failed congressional race, according to a new campaign finance filing. So far this year, the campaign paid back just 5 of the roughly 100 people and organizations it owes money to. But among the few people Leavitt did refund, she paid her parents, and she paid her husband, and she paid this company that didn't even donate to her campaign. So she's paying her family members money, and she's paying this company that didn't even donate to her.
So that was our discussion then. Just a lot of bizarre elements to the story. But so Karoline Leavitt, that's so her. Come on, so her. And then now we have this report, which is what prompted the segment today. Before showing you it, please do click the subscribe button if you appreciate the show. And then if you want to support my family business seeking to give you a healthier alternative to drinking caffeinated beverages, drinkpep.com. Please do go to drinkpep.com to order yourself directly to your doorstep some delicious and gut microbiome friendly and electrolyted pep. Karoline Leavitt, chased by creditors after failed Congress bid, leaves old campaign in debt. So now you have kind of them laying out what we already know across owing $300,000 across more than 100 creditors, according to a new disclosure. Now we're so many years after this. What's going on? And there are those campaign fines violations, but we're just kind of like, okay, who's going to enforce that on Karoline Leavitt? Trump's DOJ? Pfft, please. Karoline for Congress.
Joke.
Shit. Karoline Leavitt for Congress raised no money during April, May, or June to help retire the debt, the disclosure indicates. So I guess after, this is a weird thing, after a campaign you could raise more money to pay off your debt. And what's weird is I'm surprised she can't get some MAGAs to donate to her to help her pay off her debt. You know what I mean? Like, just throw out an ad like, I don't know, this, and see how it goes. Karoline Leavitt fights for you.
Shame on you and shame on the mainstream media.
Karoline Leavitt fights for our favorite president, President Trump.
President Trump.
The deep state's trying to drown her in legal bills. Did she break the law during her campaign?
What a stupid question.
Help Karoline fight the deep state by donating to K Leavitt Fights for Trump /real. These donations have the legal right to be spent on whatever Karoline chooses. Just, you could post that, I guess. See, I'm sure people would, yes, Karoline, donate. It would be dumb, but they bought Trump's meme coin, so. The situation underscores how even those high-profile figures in the country sometimes leave their supporters and vendors high and dry and with little recourse if their campaigns hit financial shoals. Much of the campaign's debt stems from illegal and excessive contributions that it accepted several years ago but hasn't returned to donors. And it has lists of who it's owed to, etc. They, when asked for comment, they say, I don't know, ask the campaign. The campaign says we're dead. So there we go. Karoline Leavitt, still in trouble. Will she be held accountable? We'll have to see. No.